You ever get that weird feeling in your gut, like something's off, but you can't quite explain it? Yeah, that was me. My name's Ryan, I'm 24, I live in this small apartment just outside of Portland. Nothing fancy, just enough space for me and my girlfriend, Leah. We've been together for almost 3 years. Met at a bookstore, believe it or not. She asked me for help finding a Murakami novel, and the rest was history. Anyway, for the most part, things were good. We had our usual ups and downs, like any couple, but lately, something had changed. Leah had started acting different. Not in a big dramatic way, but in all those small, quiet ways that are somehow worse. Like how she used to tell me every little detail about her day, even the boring stuff. Now, I'd ask how work went and get, it was fine, and a quick scroll through her phone. And speaking of phones, she never used to care about privacy. Her phone would be lying face up on the table while we watch movies. But suddenly, it was always face down, locked, notifications silenced. I wouldn't have thought too much of it, honestly, until one night. So I have this best friend, Marcus. We've known each other since we were like 12. He's one of those super charismatic guys, always cracking jokes, always surrounded by people. And Leah, well, they got along really well. Too well, maybe. But I didn't think much of it at first. I mean, come on, they were my two favorite people. Until that night. We were all hanging out at our place, just me, Leah, and Marcus. Watching some dumb action movie, pizza boxes on the coffee table, nothing unusual. I got up to grab some beers from the kitchen. I was gone like, maybe a minute. But when I came back, they didn't hear me walk in right away. And there was this moment, just a moment, where Leah was smiling at him. But not like a ha-ha funny joke smile. It was different, soft, familiar, the kind of look you give someone when you're sharing something unspoken. Then she looked up, saw me, and it was like a switch flipped. She pulled back, sat up straighter. Marcus just kinda laughed and said, "Dude, you missed the best part." But something in me shifted right then. I didn't say anything that night. I just sat there, watching the movie, watching them. And that's when the questions started creeping in. What if I wasn't being paranoid? What if something was going on, right under my nose? I wasn't ready to believe it yet, but trust me, that was just the beginning. You want to know what I found out next? Buckle up, it gets worse. So after that movie night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. That look between them, that flicker of something I wasn't supposed to see. I told myself I was being crazy, jealous. But when someone you love starts feeling like a stranger, it eats at you. That week, Leah got distant. More phone calls in the other room. More nights where she was too tired or busy with work. And Marcus? He barely texted, which was weird, because we talked all the time. That's when I decided I had to know. So one night, Leah left her phone on the charger and went to shower. It lit up with a message. From M, just the letter. That was new. I know, I shouldn't have looked. I'm not proud, but I did. And what I found, it hit me like a freight train. Greater than M. Last night was risky, but so worth it. Can't stop thinking about you, Leah. Same. I wish we didn't have to sneak around.
I scrolled. There were pictures. Not explicit, but enough. A selfie of her wearing his hoodie. A screenshot of a hotel reservation. And that's when everything cracked. I remember just standing there, phone in my hand, heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. My mouth was dry. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. I waited till the next day, till I could look Marcus in the eyes without losing it. I told him to meet me at the park, our old spot, back when life was simple. He showed up smiling, hands in his jacket pockets. Yo, what's up, man? You sounded weird on the phone. I didn't say anything at first, just stared at him. Then I pulled out my phone, opened the text, and held it up. Tell me you didn't write this. His face went pale. He didn't even try to lie. Ryan, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean for this to happen. You didn't mean? I snapped. My voice cracked. You're supposed to be my best friend. I trusted you with everything. With her. He looked down like a coward. We never planned it. It just happened. She said you two were falling apart. I didn't want to hurt you. I laughed. That bitter, broken kind of laugh. You didn't want to hurt me? Then why did you keep doing it? He didn't answer. And in that moment, I realized something. This wasn't just about betrayal. This was about losing two people I thought would be in my life forever. I walked away. Didn't hit him. Didn't scream. Just walked. And behind me, I heard him say, Ryan, I'm sorry. I really am. But sorry doesn't unbreak something. I wish that was the end of it. But trust me, it gets even messier from here. After confronting Marcus, I sat in my car for almost an hour. Didn't even drive. Just stared out the windshield, trying to figure out how the hell I got here. Everything felt like a blur. 3 years with Leah, dozens of memories, birthdays, road trips, late night talks. And now, I was just a guy holding a phone with proof that all of it, maybe most of it, was a lie. But I couldn't ignore it anymore. I had to face her. So I went home. She was on the couch in sweats, hair tied up, scrolling through Netflix like nothing was wrong. Like she hadn't just detonated my entire world behind my back. I stood there in the doorway, holding my phone. She looked up and smiled. "Hey, babe, you okay?" That smile made me sick. I didn't respond, just walked over and sat across from her. Then I said, real calm, "Is there anything you want to tell me?" Her face shifted, eyes narrowed slightly. "What do you mean?" So I showed her. The messages, the hotel, the hoodie, everything. And just like Marcus, she didn't deny it. She just sat there. "I didn't want you to find out like this," she whispered. Her voice was trembling, but not because she was sorry. Because she was caught. "Why him?" I asked. My voice cracked. "Out of everyone, why Marcus?" She looked down. "I don't know. It started with just talking. You were pulling away, and he was there." That was the moment it hit me. She had rewritten the story in her head. She made me the reason she cheated. I stood up. You don't cheat because someone pulls away. You cheat because you decide to stop fighting for the person you're with. You chose him. Tears were rolling down her cheeks now. But I didn't feel sorry. I didn't feel anything. Not anger. Not hate. Just emptiness. She asked if we could talk more later. If we could maybe figure things out. I shook my head. There's nothing left to figure out. And I walked out. You know, heartbreak doesn't always feel like a punch. Sometimes it feels like silence. Like the quiet after the storm, when everything is still, but nothing is the same. I lost my girlfriend. I lost my best friend. But in a weird way, I found me. And if you've ever been through something like this, just know, you'll heal. You'll rise. And one day, the silence won't hurt anymore. Thanks for listening. If this hit home for you, you're not alone. I'll see you in the next story.